By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tennessee Titans. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right to the air is Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now 2nd and 5. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Another completion here to Hunt. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
A gain of 7.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they got to move up. And in order to do that, they got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Now Ward. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The Titans had 5-9 on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's another Tennessee Titan.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
That's into the hands of Iomanner. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To the air again, Ward. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Ready.
Ward now working out of the gun. Over the middle, he has a Okonkwo. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chig Okonkwo hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I don't need to. 180.
Mahomes now to throw. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Attack!
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Quick throw complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Extra point by Butker is on target. These two teams all tied after one. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2nd and 5.
70, Timberwolves. Come on. Hey, Smash. Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A give to Pollard running left. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Throwing now, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all of his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
Open man right side is Rice. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. And here's Matt Araiza now.
Araiza in punt formation for the Chiefs.
Returnable for Lockett. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the 24 now, here's a second down and 9.
Let's go.
To throw is Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Red, red alert. Got you lying. Ready.
Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. The danger of a punt that good. A 16-yard return. And it's Chiefs football. First and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very solid gain of 27.
This one was all about clearing space for this play to work because he's going to leak out of the backfield to his right and then angle his way up the field. And a really pretty throw to put it on him and create the big play downfield.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. In motion left is Rice. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? On play action, it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
In motion goes the tight end. Now here's Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And some room to work. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 32-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Yellow, yellow.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And it's caught at the 6-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. Oh, he's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. Butker on for the PAT. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Chiefs 14, Titans 13.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and then the team trailing here starting with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Titans first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
That's good.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Throwing is Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 77 Wolf. Ready?
Again, it's Ward. Flush to his right. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Ward.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Mahomes going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. That's a wire. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. Hey, 57.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Ariza is on to punt here as he gets this one away.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
In motion left comes Brown. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Yellow. Yep.
Hunt is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Chiefs take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Yellow. Hey, 57. I'll go on 80. 15.
Mahomes now to throw. That is caught by Rice for a Kansas City touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
That's into the hands of Iomanner.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Let's go.
Ward now working out of the gun. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's brought down. 10 more there and another first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Throwing again here, Ward.
Escaping the pressure right.
He completes it to Ridley.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Calvin Ridley, 27 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
10 yards.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard.
In motion right is Brown.
Right back to Mitchell on second down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Another run to Mitchell.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. They find some open field here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Motion man right is Rice.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. 2nd down and 4.
Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th. Touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, Ripley. Attack.
And again, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are right back in this football game.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
19 Tiger.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
60 back.
To throw is Ward. That's dumped off to Pollard.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
We see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
18, 5 in. Ready.
Going for it, here's Ward.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Yellow. Let's go, little lady.
Here's a toss right side of Mitchell.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Back to throw, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to perhaps salt this one away. Butker's kick here is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown from 10 yards out. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's good for the Titans. First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
60. 60. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Steady.
Throwing now, Ward. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Okay, ready?
Final minute of play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check, 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 check. Street, street. Rig alert, rig alert. Say, hurt. Hut.
Ward. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw, here's Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
15. Arms go Louie. Hey, ribble it. Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes going to throw it here. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Arms go Louie.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Yellow. Arms go Louie. Hey, 57 colors.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Hey, Ripley. I'll go on.
Throwing now is Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Kansas City, it's a good 5th win for them as they play out the string. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.